What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Refills, where today we are going to get some parts for the P71 Police Interceptor CVPI Crown Victoria, whatever you want to call it. It's the cop car. It's the cop car. Austin is here today. Big shout out to him for coming out and helping us today. What we found was an awesome deal on well, it's actually a parts car. He's selling the whole car for $1,100. I don't need the whole car. All I really think I need is 2 doors and a front fender. So let's show you what we got going on today. We've got the F-150. Man, this thing has been a workhorse. Daily driving it, pulling trailers, cars, highway. This thing has been a trooper, man. I mean, so far that car has, or that truck has been doing phenomenal for us. So this is a Chevy guy right here. I like this Tahoe. Love that Tahoe. Got an old Caprice, just like my old Caprice over here. You got the Jag. What is this? The XJ12. That's an awesome car. I think it's an XJ12. May not be. Could just be an XJ8. Then you got the Chevy truck over there with the cowl induction. Beautiful truck. But here we've got the this is the police car, and what we need is this fender, and we need this door, and we need this door, and this is an 03. So everything should be perfectly interchangeable. Someone on Instagram told me that these are different, and they are. They're slightly different, but the panel's the same. I just got to swap them out. We'll be swapping out the whole door panel with mine anyway, because this is light. Mine is a dark color. So this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be pulling off this fender, that door, and that door. Been over here working on this door. I can't believe that by this time there were not plugs that you could just plug in and disconnect the entire harness from the door. This sucks, because I was hoping we'd be able to just cut all this off and use the one we got at the house, but the gentleman that's selling this asked us to, you know, please not cut the wiring harness in case somebody needs it or wants to buy it. So just showing you, got it all off here, every bit of it. No cut wires anywhere. All the plugs and everything are still attached. I'll have to make sure to take detail videos and pictures of mine at the house to remember how this goes. So basically, I'm not going to take the door panel or any of this stuff with me. I have no use for any of it, and I don't need any more junk laying around the house than I already got. So looks like from here it's just a matter of getting this door off. Should be 2 bolts here, 2 bolts there, and this door should come right off 1/3 of the way there. Okay, here we go. There she is. That's it. You got it. Cha-ching. Hey, what about all those people on YouTube that say I don't do anything? Randy doesn't work on anything. Randy doesn't know how to fix anything. That's one door. Let's get the next one off. All right, this one's a little bit easier. Good eye, Austin. I thought we were going to have to take it off from over here. Interesting thing about Fords, they love doing this. They love, instead of bolting them outwards so you can take the hinges, they love bolting the hinges to the rear doors inside of their pillars. All right.
It should come out.
Nope, she ain't. She's bound up. Yeah. And there you have it, guys. That door is off too. And just to show you, we did not cut or destroy any of the harnesses. All the plugs and everything are still connected. Everything is still here. Just like the gentleman, he gave us such a good deal on this stuff. I couldn't do him wrong, man. For $100 for 2 doors and a fender, no, man, can't go wrong with that at all. You need any help, Austin? Yeah, maybe, maybe not. Oh, I wish we'd brought blankets or something. I really, oh God, my knees are getting old. There you go, just lay it down. I don't really mind scratching up the paint a little bit. Oh, there's a mirror there. I definitely don't, well, and I don't want to break that window either.
Yeah, let's just pull it back.
We'll just sit it. Ow. Ow, damn.
The door's kind of heavy.
What we'll probably end up having to do is kind of sit these up a little bit. Maybe stack them. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I should have brought blankets. Again, just one of those things I This is what that van would have been good for.
Yep.
That's why I was telling people, like, stuff like this, a van is great for this. Whatever, I'm not worried about the paint too much. I mean, it's already flaking in places anyway, and the whole car is going to get repainted regardless. So it's not that big a deal. Now, I jumped off the bed of this truck earlier, and it felt like my knee blew out, so I'm not going to do that again. Next, we have the fender. And I'm not going to lie, unless we're missing something, the fender actually looks like it's kind of complicated to get off. Looks like we got to take the hood off. The hood hinges, I think, are somehow attached down there. We've got the bolts out of here. We've got some bolts out of here. Boy, those of you that know the or not the P71 necessarily, but you know your Crown Vics and your basically the Panther platform.
We got two down here as well.
Yeah,
underneath the sky.
Two down there underneath this plastic piece. I think the inner fender will come off of this as part of the assembly. I don't think we have to take that off, but it's like this whole fender is a giant.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked as how big and how far it actually comes all the way down under this bumper. Look at this, all the way down there. Needless to say, I've never done one of these. Have you?
Nope.
No, me neither. So we're both just kind of sitting here going, what? We'll get it off though. We'll get it off. We'll come back when we have it close to coming off the car. All right, last one. Here we go. How about that?
Nice.
Not bad.
One.
Hey, let's go over the camera. There we go. I'll sit it right here.
That'll be good.
Yeah, it was cool. See,
This
guys, we're using somebody's YouTube channel. Who is this? I want to give a shout out to him. Crown Vic P71 fender removal. I want to find out who this guy is because we're using his video to help us take it off. It's BST Ford channel. So big shout out to BST Ford channel for walking us through the step-by-step process of removing the fender. All right, guys, forgive the noise. This fender is a bear. I mean, there are bolts literally everywhere. Now that we've done it, though, I think it should make doing it on the other one easier. And forgive the tornado sirens. Here we go. There we go. They're turning it off. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Austin and but this fender's honestly taken longer than both doors combined.
Yep.
Like this thing is, it's one of those things, if you've never done it before, even watching a YouTube video, man, it's a little on the,
It takes forever.
yeah, it does. Let me move this bumper out the way a little bit.
I think we got one more down there. Support bar.
Are you kidding? Another wire?
Nope.
It's right here. I see it. Right there.
Yep.
Okay, let me.
Yep. Oh no.
No, that's already off. I disconnected that.
Oh.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
What we've got is this wire harness right here.
Okay.
If you got a flathead, the big flathead should be up there somewhere. Let's see if I can pry that out of there, because it is right there. That should be it. Please tell me that's it.
That bar that's right there.
I took the bar off. There you go.
Hey.
There you go. Whew.
We got ourselves a fender.
We got our no. It's so much bigger than a fender, Austin. We have a cop car. We have a cop car now. That's what we got. All right, man.
Yes.
That was something that can go in the truck, and then I guess we load up the tools, grab these little spare nuts and bolts just in case we lose any, and we're good to go. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we did to the cop car. Man, we tore it apart. I thought we were going to have to take the front clip off, so we actually kind of did the next guy a favor. The front clip is pretty much off, the exception of a couple little tabs over there. Headlights are all off, so I mean, a lot of the pieces that you'd have to go through a lot of work to get off, they're off and ready to go. So I hope the gentleman that sold us these parts, since he gave us such a good deal, I want to make sure we return the favor to him, did him right. It's that karma thing, man. You know, I believe you do good by people. People do good by you. You do good by people. It's one of those things just go round and round, man. Pay it forward. You know, someone does good by you, do good by them. Just be a good person. So hopefully he's happy with the the few extra steps we took to make sure we kept everything nice and clean and neat and organized for him. And I'm happy with getting all of these parts for $100 freaking. All right, guys, so we are back with the cop car. It's been 3 or 4 or 5 days since you last saw us, and we are here. And I figured something out on this today, man. This has true dual exhaust. I wasn't aware of that. I don't know if they all come that way or if it's only the police Interceptors, but it's got true duals with an H-pipe. And I was sitting here thinking, I was talking to Austin. Austin's here. He's helping out today, and we got, obviously, 2 doors, fender. Sounds simple enough. Yeah, that fender, it really makes it difficult. And getting the doors aligned, that's going to be a whole lot of fun too. But anyway, true dual exhaust, guys. Look under here. This is what's crazy, and this is what I wanted to ask my audience before I did something crazy, because as soon as I looked under here and I saw the potential, I thought, look at all the bald eagles under this thing that can't escape. They can't get out because you got these massive mufflers, resonators, and then you got those secondary cats back there. And I thought, this isn't hard to do. My exhaust guy could chop off the secondary cats. He could chop off the mufflers / resonators back there, and it would literally just be straight piped, aside from the primaries, keeping the primary cats, of course. But aside from primary cats, man, it'd be straight piped all the way out the back. Imagine what that would sound like. So I got to ask you guys, comment below, do you want to hear this car straight piped? Again, keeping the primary cats. Okay, do you want to hear it straight piped? If you do, comment below yes, or if you want me to leave it alone, say no. Also, I need you to give a thumbs up for cutting the exhaust and straight piping it. Thumbs down, leave the exhaust, original equipment as is. One more thing I got to address, because boy, a lot of people have a lot of opinions, and that is great. I absolutely love hearing your comments, reading your comments. A lot of you are telling me, get rid of this horrible criminal plastic back seat, because nobody's going to want to buy this car with that. While you might be right about that, I'm not changing it, man. I love this. This is what makes it a cop car to me. I didn't buy this to resell it as somebody's family car. Who's going to put their kids in here? You want to put your kids in here with a cage, or put your grandma or your uncle or something? Come on now. No, I didn't buy this for that. I'm going to leave the seat in. I'm leaving the cage in because I want this to stay a cop car with a few little modifications, like exhaust, maybe tune the engine a little bit, you know, put a little tune on it or something. But really, I do want to keep it a cop car, and I think I want to keep the current paint scheme, just take off the police and put on new flags, change the numbers to number 03 for Earnhardt or something like that. We'll figure it out. And then, of course, custom decal down the side for AAR. What I was thinking was Troll Patrol.
Ooh, that's
Troll good. Patrol. Or Troll... Well, we can't put police. Anyway, you guys can comment your thoughts on what we should put down below. Big shout out to Austin, as always, for coming out here. Absolutely. Man, I absolutely appreciate it, because this is a real PITA, keeping it kid friendly.
It's really a full day job doing it by yourself, and you can get it done in a couple hours with 2 people.
Yeah, and now that we've done it once,
we
know where all the hidden nuts and bolts are.
Yep.
So it's still going to be kind of a bear, but it ain't going to be nearly as bad as the last one, because we were scratching our heads,
like where,
trying to figure out, like,
what's still attached?
Who's calling me? Oh, that's Bob Howard Chevrolet from the Corvette. So I got to take that. Now let's get started. Step number 1, taking off the hood. Hood has to come off. As much as it sucks, it does. It's a factory Ford hood though, so that's good. Not some cheap aftermarket. So you got to take the 4 8mm bolts off of each side. You got to take the little shock strut thing, which we're going to save this because I think the other one was no good, or maybe it was. I don't remember.
I think it was good, but we only got one. So
yeah. So we'll take this strut off this side, strut off that side. 4 bolts, hood will come off, and then we can move on to getting the headlight, corner light, and this fender. Man, God, this fender's such a bear. I will get it though. We'll get it. All right, job number 1, the fender, the hardest part. I wanted to knock it out first, so while Austin's been working on the back door, I've been over here wrenching on the fender. Wanted to get this thing off like ASAP, because this thing is a bear. It's held on by these clips. Is there something else? Oh, the bumper. Hold on. Okay, we got a little too carried away. Give me 2 seconds and we'll be right back. All right, we took one more bolt out of the front bumper, hoping to gain us a little bit of additional room here. I don't want to damage the bumper. There you go.
Hey!
Step 1 of 3. Look at that, man.
Step 2 is almost done. So.
All right, next, let's move on to the back door. All right, I cannot get to these. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. Now watch my hands now.
Randy's actually doing some work.
I know, right?
No, he did the whole fender almost entirely by himself. You want to hold this and grab that last one, or?
I got it. You got it?
Yep. That's a bad door anyway, right?
No, this is a good door, man. This is something we're going to give to the subscribers, man. I'll have one of the local subscribers come pick this up. May want to hold on to it. It may have a good regulator or something we're going to need in the future.
Maybe.
One door. Man, this thing's looking like a hot mess, dude. I'm glad I got cool ass neighbors. I really am, because it's looking a little rough over here. All right, so that means we're ready to put the new
donor door.
back door in place. All right, we make this look too easy. I just gutted the front door and took the hinges off, so that should be it. Off she goes. Another one down. Man, it's gonna start looking like a car before long. Well, actually, right now it's looking right now it's looking pretty rough.
Looking like we stole it.
Looking real rough. She's got all the wires right here, and we'll have to route those through the new door. It's coming though. It's coming back together. By the end of this video, you will see a mostly reconstructed cop car minus maybe a couple door panels. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If everything goes well and everything, all the wires and everything work perfectly, and door panels go back on. If not, we'll at least have the doors, fender, hood, and it should be mostly lined up. It'll at least look like a car again, because obviously we ain't gonna leave it sitting looking like this. Moving forward. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a job, but I'm telling you what, one day, one rebuild, that's a good day. Now, like I said, it's not 100% finished, because there are 2 connectors, one in each door, one connector each door that we've got to go splice a different connector on for this car. But other than that, everything seems to be almost perfect. I'm going to show you around the body lines. We don't have the hood on yet, but that's the only thing left to go on. Everything is installed, the battery tie down, everything is hooked up, everything is ready to go. So now it's time to show you my body lines. All right, are you ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Starting with the front end, because everything has to bolt onto the front end. Bear in mind, this is broken, okay? So it's gonna have a little more gap here and there, but headlight assembly, parking light, side marker, bumper, going on up under here. All right, bring you around, show you the other side so you can see what it looks like over here too. Okay, I didn't touch this side. So this is the way it came to me. There's a pretty good gap there. As you can see, a real good gap there. That's the way it is. That's not my fault. The bumper coming over here. Hopefully you can see the lines right here. Okay, I think it looks good. I think it looks real good. But I'm gonna wait for you guys to critique me. Then we got the A-pillar, which has this really unique curve. You probably can't see it on video, but this is not a dent. That is like a really unique contour to the body line, and it matches up pretty good, man. It really does. And then, of course, your gaps all the way down, and there's no overlapping. I think it feels pretty flush. I think I did pretty good. I do. Again, up here, everything looks pretty good. The lines, nothing's been adjusted here. Lines are a little tight here. I'd like to see these out a little bit more. And I'd also probably like to see these out just a little bit more too. When you go to the other side, There's definitely wider gaps, as you can see right here. Maybe it's not wider, maybe it's just the paint, I don't know. I can barely fit a fingernail in there. Maybe I did all right. Maybe I did. There's not much gap there, not much at all. But I think I got a little more gap on the other side between the fender than right here. Either way, guys, I'm happy with it. Actually, no, that gap is really good. I think the gaps are really close. I do. The only thing left to do now, let's put on the hood and see if the hood matches up. And then it's rebuilt. It's just a matter of getting the stickers off, taking it down to my favorite body shop, Mako, and seeing what they can hook us up with. Big shout out to Austin for helping. He helped with the back and front door. It took us a while. Man, I gutted the front door and unbolted it. He pulled the door off, carried it off. He gutted the back door and he carried it off. I did the front fender, almost all of it, and I think he carried it off. And we both kind of worked on the hood. So it's kind of a joint effort there, man. He put in a little bit of work today. He was here for, I think he was here for just over 3 hours. So, I mean, I really appreciate him helping today. We wouldn't have got this far without Austin. That is for sure. He had to leave a little early. He had some prior engagements, some things he had to get done. I said, man, you know what? It sucks, but go handle your business. You know what I mean? So I finished the rest. The only thing I had to have help with was the hood from Jessica. Obviously, I can't carry that hood, but I did the rest of it myself, and I want to know what you guys think. Honestly, I've showed you the body lines. You know, I know it's not the best. Hopefully a fresh paint job, sand all this down, fresh paint will make it look a whole lot better. I think it looks okay. It's a cop car. I'm not shooting for perfection, and no car that I ever, rebuild would I be shooting for perfection. If I was, I would be sending it to a shop that knows what they're doing, because I'm just a guy. You know what I mean? I'm just a guy in a driveway trying to have some fun. So here's the big thing, the fender and the hood, right? Like, this is the big one. There's your gaps. I think they look good, man. I think they look good. The hood, I'm not happy with the hood. I'm going to have to readjust it just a hair. Now, on the front, I think the gaps on the front look really, really good. Everything on the front looks good, and it looks pretty good here. The gap is a little wide, in my opinion. You can comment below and tell me what you think, but at least they're even. The gaps are even. Okay, so what we have here is a gap it's too wide here, and a gap that's just too narrow here. There's almost no gap at all. So we need like maybe a 1/8 to 1/4 inch space between here and here. So probably have to loosen up those hinges just a hair and just kind of slide them over just a hair, slide the hood over just a hair. And there she is. We rebuilt, I should say, a police car, and we did it in a day. Last thing we got to do, find the key. What is this? Camaro parts, man. Oh, no, sorry, Corvette. That's my Corvette exhaust. Need to put that stuff up for sale. Stock Corvette exhaust. My stock Michelin. What are these? The Pilot Super Sports ZP. Yeah, we got to get these up for sale. These are the run flats that came on my Corvette. Got to get those up for sale. Put that up for sale. Got to clean up all this scrap metal. And let's fire it up. Make sure she still runs. Golly, get out of here now. Going now. Yeah. we got some cleaning to do and to put those door panels back. The hard work is done though, guys. Now, she took a little while to start because we had the battery disconnected. So the computer's probably all kinds of confused right now. Man, she runs good, guys. She does. She runs good. Put that crap down there. I really, really love this car. I think I still have... No, I got the wheel chocks out from behind it, which means... There we go. What do you think, guys? Take her for a spin? She's insured. Is that an airbag light? Oh, crap. Oh, man. The seatbelt. The seatbelt is taken apart down there. Hopefully you can see it somewhere down there. Yeah, I had to take the seatbelt apart. I didn't think that, oh, we unplugged the airbag. That's why. Shoot, that's right. That's right. Do you guys want to take it for a drive? Let's take it for a drive. Oh, this is another thing I've been running into. This thing sticks. You just have to kind of play with it a little bit, and it'll eventually be okay. Oh man, love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Look at the spotlight over there, man. Oh. All right, let's pull her back in. And I think we're done with this video, man. All in a day's work. Oh, shoot. So there you have it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. The once wrecked, salvage, smashed police car is back together once again. I've had a lot of you say your neighbors must love you. And I know you're joking. I know you're being sarcastic, but actually my neighbors are really cool. In fact, I just met a new one today. He lives right down the road. Most people around here are active military. So, I mean, they kind of love this stuff. They love cars. Now, do they love, you know, their neighborhood looking like crap? No, probably not. But they understand what I do and they're okay with it. Like, they've come over here and they've said, hey man, we like what you do. Some of them follow me on YouTube and they think it's really cool to have like a YouTuber living next door. So there she is. Comment below. Tell me what you think of the rebuild on the cop car. So that's going to be a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. You can see, like, by the time you see this video, it's probably been like a week or so since we did this. Like, my videos are so far out now and it's getting further and further out as I make more and more videos. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Some of you may not want to, but I'm telling you, if you want to see like sneak peeks, previews of what's going on before it ever hits YouTube, go follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Auto Auction Rebuilds. Don't forget, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button. I would truly appreciate having you as part of the AAR family. Truly, I appreciate all of you. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. Drop your comments below. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. We will catch you all very soon in the next one.